What's up, Rockstars? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me, and we are going to be taking my driver's license picture today. Yes, I know this look is pretty dramatic for just getting my driver's license renewed, but hey, go big or go home, right? Right? Without further ado, let's get ready to go to the DMV. Okay, so I'm gonna prime first, which should not be a surprise to anybody. Then I'm using the NARS primer. This is my favorite. I've never found anything that works quite like this does, so yeah, definitely great for oily eyelids. If you have drier eyelids, I think you can use this too. I just would use sparingly. And I'm going to set that down real quick. I'm just using some translucent powder because I don't have a like matte kind of all over cream shade with me. We're going to be using the Natasha Denona Star palette. I got this from the VIP Rouge sale, otherwise I would not have bought it because it is expensive, like expensive. But I wanted to try it, see what the hype was about, and I have to say so far I'm really loving it. So I'm going to be taking the shade Flesh and using it as my transition shade. I'm bringing this up a little bit higher than I normally do because I want to create my own crease for more lid space because I want my eyes to look nice and big in my picture today. Now I'm going to take this shade Diadem, and I'm just going to put this where I want my new crease to be. Very lightly. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of the shade Earth, just as close to here as possible, to kind of create to start creating the cut crease look, just to give it a little bit of something more. I'm not going as far in with this as I did with Diadem. So now I'm going to take the shade Gemma, and I'm going to, with a teeny little angled brush, and we're going to start creating our cut crease. Now that I've got my nice kind of intense crease, I'm actually going to add in some of the shade Phoenix. Just to blend everything out and give it just a little bit more dimension. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape. I'm going to take a little bit of my Born This Way concealer in light And on a small brush like this, I'm going to just clean up my lines. I'm going to take some glitter glue and I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand really quick. And take a flat shader brush and I'm going to put it on the lid right over the concealer. Then we're going to take the shade Galaxia and put it all over the lid. I'm going to take some more glitter glue and do it to the other side. The reason why I do this one eye at a time is because the glitter glue will dry pretty quickly. So you have to work a little fast. Woo, lots and lots of follow. This is the first time I've used this particular shade. And I love the color, but I don't know how big of a fan I am of the huge flakes of glitter that are in this. I'm going to take my Urban Decay tattoo liner and I'm going to do just the liner part. I'm not going to do my wing yet. Okay, we're gonna leave the eyes there for now and come back to them in a moment, but we're gonna do some face. There's glitter literally everywhere in this house right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to prime my face and I'm trying something else new today as well. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've used this 3 times already, if you count today. And I've used the Star palette 3 times if you count today as well. And so far I have to say I'm really liking both. This is the Cover FX Custom Blot Drops, for those of you who are wondering. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some on the dropper and I'm going to just kind of put it out on my beauty blender. And I'm going to put this all over my face, but I'm going to concentrate it on where I'm most oily, which is in the center. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I like this foundation. I don't think it's a holy grail because it doesn't stay on my nose for very long at all. So I don't agree with the wear, and I do get oily when I use this. It's just the only foundation I currently have, so we're just going to use it. And I take one pump and kind of disperse it on my face first and blend it out. No wonder why this looks horrible. I forgot to use my pore minimizing primer too. Shoot! That's what I get for trying to talk and do things at the same time. I'm going to take the medium tan Born This Way concealer. I'm going to use this to contour. When I blend this out, I use my beauty blender going up and back rather than down. Now for my under eye concealer, I'm just going to use the shade Light. Oh my gosh. My pores are so bad. I'm kicking myself for forgetting that primer. I've never, ever forgotten it, ever. What is the deal? Okay, I'm gonna take my Bronze Lights bronzer while my face bakes a little bit. I'm gonna use this to warm up the skin. I'm also gonna bake underneath that powder. I'm gonna comb out my brows a little bit, but I'm gonna take some of this Benefit KaBrow and start filling in my brows. And this little sample guy came in a set that I bought on Sephora.com. I have to say I'm not really a fan, but I also want to give it a fair shot before I say no, it legit sucks. I'm going to take a little bit of the Gimme brow just to kind of set everything in place. I'm going to dust off bakage. I'm going to do just the underneath part, so I'm going to leave this down here for a little bit. While that continues to bake, we will finish up the eyes. So I'm going to go back in with my liner real quick and do my wings. I'll put some mascara on my top lashes. I'm just gonna throw on some eyeliner in my waterline. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to take a flat definer brush like this with the shade Gemma, and I'm going to run it right along the lash line, pretty much all of the way. And I'm going to take some of Phoenix on a pencil brush and run that along there a little bit lower to kind of smoke things out a bit. Then to smoke things out a little more, we're going to take some of Diadem and smoke it out even more. And then for mascara on my lower lashes, I'm just going to use some of Rimmel's Lash Accelerator. And now for lashes, I'm going to use these lashes right here. This is the style Everlasting from the Sephora and House of Lashes collaboration. And I'm going to apply them off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, Just gonna dust away the rest of this baking. So now we've got our nice sharp contour line. For blush, I'm going to use my Tarte Color Wheel and we're going to use the shade Concept right here. Then for highlight, I'm super excited because we're going to be using the Kathleen Lights Makeup Geek collab. I just got this in the mail on Saturday. So this is the first time I've ever used it and I'm super excited. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is Nightlight. I think I got a little too much. We're gonna apply that right on the cheekbones. It's a little intense, so I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. Just because I use a little too much. Move on to lips. I'm just taking some of Urban Decay's 1993 lip liner to line my lips. I'm gonna overline my top lip just a little bit. Not too much, but. And I'm gonna take some of Kathleen Lights and Oprah, what is this, Havana Nights, and I'll put this on my lips. This was not supposed to be like a Kathleen Lights look, it just kind of happened. Sorry. And last but not least, my trusty makeup setting spray. Thank you so much for getting ready with me to go to the DMV. Don't forget to click on the link down below or at the end of this video. It is a picture of my face to stay up to date on what's going on in my beauty corner of the world. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below letting me know what's going on in your beauty corner of the world. Thanks so much for watching. Love ya.